twinkling star just tinkled to the ground. As the forgotten songs rise once more, a tale of the past I shall tell. You must be exhausted from your long journey. Well, time to sit down, take a break, and enjoy some poetry and music. What do you have in mind today? A heroic epic, or a simple, jolly tale of rural life? While reality may not have those magical swords and spells flying around in stories, that doesn't mean they have no meaning. The enduring goodness and beauty we find in those tales help us love the world even more. Want to find me quickly? Let's see. You might catch me at restaurants late at night, on a random street corner, or up in the rooftops. That doesn't sound very helpful. Anyway, just follow the poetry and music, and we shall meet again. So, you've noticed I never mention any goodbyes or farewells in my poems. That's because, to me, goodbyes are just preludes to reunions. If I made the endings all sad and teary, it would be awkward when we meet again, don't you think? A stranger sailed from distant shores and, after a grand debut, was crowned laureate of the Carnival. How's that for a story? This tale will be sung through the ages. I'll have the wind carry it across time's endless sea, echoing in eternity. I really love a polyphonic form of music called the Ciaccona. It captures the fleeting journey of life, from the cries of birth to the drama and joy of living, and finally the melancholy of aging and loss. I believe my poems should follow a similar style. Triumphs deserve celebration, but suffering must also be recognized. Only by embracing both the light and the dark can we truly learn to love the world. I've slept in all sorts of beds while wandering from one place to another. Tents, tree houses, mountain rocks, you name it. I'm not really picky about the environment. What bothers me the most is that whenever I try to switch sleeping positions, my horns always get in the way. A perfect-sized nightcap or porn covers would be nice. Any food can taste more delicious when paired with poems or music. How about we grab some wine and pizza, my friend? Add a side of poetry and music sauce, and when you hear the first few notes, you'll know it's time to dig in and enjoy. Food names can be misleading sometimes. I once met a merchant who taught me how to make a gourmet treat called deer crackers. It was a type of biscuit made with breadcrumbs and flowers. The name sounded cute, and I thought it would have a fresh, natural taste. But when I gave it a bite, all I got was just dry and bland. Right as the merchant noticed and snatched the crackers from my hand, a deer popped out of the bushes and started enjoying them. So, as the name suggests, deer crackers are really just crackers for deers. I wish I could travel forever. A child's journey, a crazy journey, a colorful journey, a wanderer's journey. Any journey. Being on the road, I get to meet all sorts of people and hear their stories. Their tales of love for life, random chatter, and wild dreams and ideas are like fireworks bursting with colors and excitement. This is the first musical instrument I ever had. It can no longer make the sounds it used to. But thanks to my forte, I can still feel the joys it once brought me from time to time. A young girl, basking in the setting sun on stage, performing all by herself for an imaginary audience. When I was little, my father wanted me to stay far away from poetry and music. I didn't understand why, especially when he was a choir master himself. But as they became a bigger part of my life, I began to see the other side. The often overlooked tragedies. Tragedies that can even harm the performers themselves. She's a discerning buyer and a skilled seller. Whether modern or vintage, Carlotta always appraises art with a fair and thoughtful eye. She taught me that the beauty of art transcends time, and that every artist will eventually find an audience that appreciates their vision. There was a time when I thought about telling her the truths about the Order. But after seeing her devotion as she stood in front of the Sentinel statue, praying for the people of Raguna, I abandoned the idea. For an acolyte as kind as she is, perhaps the truth may do more harm than good, just as it did to me. He's a captivating performer on stage. Sometimes I wonder about Brant's fate. Will he be written into the pages of history after countless adventures? Or will he spend his retirement years recounting his legendary tales on a ship somewhere, holding a bottle of troop strength? The Blessed Maiden, or a villain? There are still many unanswered questions in Cartethyia's story. I would never sing an incomplete story. A tale must have a proper ending for a bard to make it truly resonate through history. On this night of twinkling stars, I give my best wishes to the lucky star born on this day. Have you thought of a birthday wish yet? Wait, don't say it out loud. Once you have it, come sit down. The performance is about to begin. Couriers of heroes' tales. No need for applause or flowers. I'm just a storyteller like any other. Nice to meet you, great hero. You can call me Ciaccona. Off we go. May my poems light the way on your path ahead. Some say the storyteller will end up being part of the story as well. Now my inspiration is flowing. Isn't it amazing what miracles words and music can bring? It's a type of vocal exercise. Want to join me? Look, a mandolin made from a cookie jar, and a maraca made with a water bottle filled with beans. Amazing, right? We define what a musical instrument is. Performers never worry about being out of tune when expressing genuine emotions. In a vast world, we journeyed across plains and explored ancient underground ruins. Finally, we pushed open the heavy doors of a tavern, dropped bags of shell credits on the table, and began singing our legends. As for whether the story is artistically embellished, I believe we should approach life with a romantic outlook. Time to end this story. The tale of all our adventures together. And there it is, the title of the final chapter. To be continued. Ta-da! A grand overture. Haha, solo time. Perfect wrap-up. Overture. Polyphony. Faster. Let the show begin. Listen, the trio of destiny. Now presenting a poem of finale. Thanks for watching. Oops, bum note. Better get serious. Ooh, the pitch is lowered. Wonders and tragedies go together. Playing the last note. I hear the weeping aria. The poems will be sung again. The melodies have faded. A perfect chord. Seeing is believing. Tuning in. Nice and easy. A pleasant surprise. Mind the tempo. Phew. Not a mimic from the stories this time. Well, look who's also got an eye for inspiration. Fortune singing. Thanks for watching.